Your different approaches has even affected the way that you have campaigned. President Trump, you're holding large rallies with crowds packed together. Are you not worried about the disease issue, sir?
Well, so far, we have had no problem whatsoever.
He's not worried about you. He's not worried about the people out there breathing in one another.
We've had no negative
cheek to
effect.
jowl. No negative effect.
We've had no negative effect.
Welcome to 2020 Tuesday. I'm your host, Luke Radel. 1 week ago this hour, the first and worst ever presidential debate was held. And this just in, everybody lost.
That was the worst presidential debate I have ever seen.
That was a hot mess inside a dumpster fire, inside a train wreck.
If you showed up looking for a food fight, you got a brawl between these two men.
I think one of the questions we're all asking tonight is, can we really have two more of these debates with the type of behavior that was displayed?
I'm just going to say it like it is. That was a show.
The debate was nearly impossible to watch, with constant interruptions.
The question is, radical left.
Will you shut up, man?
Listen, who is on your list, Joe?
Who's on your list?
Personal and petty
You
attacks.
graduated either the lowest or almost the lowest in your class. Don't ever use the word smart with me. Don't ever use that word.
Oh, give me a break.
Because you know what? There's nothing smart about you, Joe.
And a lack of clarity on key issues.
Whether or not you will support either ending the filibuster or packing the court.
Whatever position I take in that, that'll become the issue. The issue is the American people should speak. You should go out and vote. Make sure you, in fact, let people know
He doesn't want
you're a
to answer the
senator.
question.
I'm not going to answer the question
Why
because...
wouldn't you answer that question?
But it was this answer that President Trump gave about white supremacy that caught a lot of attention.
But are you willing tonight to condemn white supremacists and militia groups and to say that they need to stand down and not add to the violence in a number of these cities, as we saw in Kenosha and as we've seen in Portland?
Sure,
are you
I'm willing
prepared to
do
specifically
that,
do it?
Well, go ahead, sir.
I would say almost everything I see is from the left wing, not from the right wing.
So what are you saying?
I'm willing to do anything. I want to see peace.
Then do it, sir.
Say it. Do it. Say it.
Do you want to call him? What do you want to call him? Give me a name. Give me a
White
name.
supremacists and
Who would
right
you like me to condemn?
White supremacists and right
Proud
militia.
Boys, stand back and stand by.
So yeah, the debate was not great for anyone, but especially not for President Trump, who is trailing former Vice President Joe Biden in most polls. And answers like that did not help his case with undecided voters. This clip from the night pretty well summed it up.
$1 billion if you
That
get rid
is
of
absolutely
you know what, you're
not
stop.
true.
You're doing it.
You're going to
Not
have
true.
Gentlemen.
It would be reasonable for someone to think that after that debate, the news of this week could not get any worse. And it didn't. Nothing happened after that. That is all the news for this week. Nothing else to talk about. Nope. Okay, something might have happened.
Stunning news. The President of the United States now confirming to the world that he and the First Lady of the United States have both tested positive for the coronavirus, and they will quarantine.
Over the weekend, the president was hospitalized with the coronavirus. His doctors say that he is doing much better now, and he has returned to the White House, and we're glad he's feeling better, but take a look at what he did the moment he got back.
Great pains to protect themselves in the hospital, but this is obviously sending a very different
Takes it off.
and incorrect message.
So while the president was saying things like this in videos from the hospital...
So it's been a very interesting journey. I learned a lot about COVID. I learned it by really going to school. This is the real school. This isn't the let's read the book school. And I get it, and I understand it.
Yeah, except no, he really doesn't get it, because the first thing you do after recovering from a car crash and going out driving again shouldn't be to unbuckle your seatbelt. The president, even after being hospitalized with this virus, is still trying to downplay it.
And I learned so much about coronavirus. And one thing that's for certain, don't let it dominate you. Don't be afraid of it. You're going to beat it. We have the best medical equipment. We have the best medicines, all developed recently. Don't let it dominate. Don't let it take over your lives. Don't let that happen.
Is it really sufficient for the President of the United States to say of a virus that has claimed the lives of 200,000 Americans and has affected the commander-in-chief himself, to just say, Don't be afraid of it. Don't let it dominate your lives. Really? Is that a joke? It's unclear what the president's re-election strategy is going forward at this point. The debate did not go well for him. There are numerous polls showing a widening gap between him and the former vice president. And now coronavirus is back at the center of attention, exactly where he didn't want it to be.
Sure, I want you to. I wanted to always play it down. I still like playing it down. Yes.
This has been a bad week for our country and a very bad week for Donald Trump. Thanks for watching.